Hey everyone, here we have a question from ninth class. It's a factorization. So the question is factorize x cube plus x minus 3x square minus 3. Now here we cannot use any identity directly because we have a cube and we cannot apply any identity. So how to solve this? In that cases you have to take a common factors out and you have to solve it. If you observe this question, we have x cube and x, like I'm talking about the first two terms here. In these two terms you can see x is a common factor, right? And if you see the last two term, that is minus 3x square and minus 3 is a common factor. So in this type of questions where you cannot apply any identity, try to take a common factors and then solve it. So let's write down the question here. So we have x cube plus x minus 3x square minus 3. Now this is equal to, so I'm gonna take a common factor from first two terms and I'm going to take a common factor from the last two terms. Okay, now if you observe, I'm not expanding them because you are like in a higher class. I'm going to directly do it. So x cube plus x means x is present in both first and second term, right? I'm going to take out one x out because here only the smallest power here is x, right? Is only one single x is present. Here three x are present, x into x into x. So I can able to take only one x out of these two terms because here is only one x is present. So if I pull out one x is a common factor for the first two terms, it will be x into, so it will be, I'm going to put the bracket. So from 3x, that is x cube is there, right? We have x into x into x. I'm taking out one x common out. So two x are present. This x square is present. So x square plus, if I take out this x also, there will be nothing left. So don't write 0 there because it cannot be 0. It will be 1 because x can be written as 1 into x. So if I take out this x is outside, 1 will be present there. So don't write down 0. It will be 1. Now that is for the first two terms. And the second one, the third and fourth one. So we have a minus sign here, remember? So I'm going to take minus 3 outside. So if I take out minus 3 outside as a common factor, what will be left here? So minus I have taken here, so it will be x square. I'm taking the minus 3 outside, so only x square is present. And in this case also, if I'm taking minus 3 outside, what will be present? Nothing is present, so don't write 0 there. It will be 1 because minus 3 can be written as minus 3 into 1. So if I'm pulling out the minus 3 outside, 1 will be present, so it will be 1. Now remember what sign to put in between these two. We have a minus here, we have taken minus out, so one side will come, what sign will come here? You cannot put again a minus sign. If you put minus sign here, when you open the bracket, like minus into minus will become plus, but you have a minus sign here, right? So you don't have to put a minus sign there, you have to put plus sign. So try to open the bracket and solve it. So it will be plus, so that minus 3 into 1 will be minus 3. Similarly, minus 3 into x square will be minus 3x square. If you put a minus sign here also, minus and minus will become plus, the whole question will get changed. Okay, now if you observe again here, we have a minus sign here in between these two terms, and we have x square plus 1 common in both the terms, right? So we're going to again take it as common outside. So it will be equal to x square plus 1, I'm taking common outside. So if I take out this part as a common outside, what is present here? Only x is present. So x, and we have a minus sign, put minus sign. Same way, if I take out this thing out, what is present? 3 is present. So write down 3. That's it. This is your answer. We cannot factorize something. We got something multiplied by something, right? So we cannot factorize further. This is your answer. So in this type of questions where you cannot apply the identity, take a common factor and solve it. In case you have any other question from this chapter, you can drop a comment. Thank you so much for watching.